Back to Liberation Minded Media. Shout out to Trey Meyer for upgrading the website. For those who didn't make the cut, we used to have a magazine on Liberation Minded Media, but they was too good to be Liberation Minded Media. So they wanted to be out. And we just replaced them with some real shit. This is some real shit. I wrote a couple of these articles, man. You need to check this shit out. This shit is pretty good quality. You know what I'm saying? Good information. Of course, we're giving shout outs to other black independent medias like melanatedpeople.net, like Black Junction TV, you know what I'm saying? Like the Conscious Olympics, powered by My Skin Is My Sin. Shout out to Jobs. We got Knowledge Born from Do the Knowledge Radio, who will be in the next issue. And for those of y'all who have an independent black media platform, make sure that you holler at liberationmindedmedia@gmail.com. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to make Liberation Minded Media a hub for conscious, black first oriented media. So I don't even care if you're a comedian. If you got some good comedy that's still socially relevant and culturally good for our people, man, hit us up. We need the edutainment. Sometimes we do need to be entertained. But anyway, back to these fuck boys, because we're on 20 minutes right now. So it's funny how many people cannot identify the agentness that's going on in the community, and they're misled by these people who will destroy anything that's good for our people. Like anytime we have something that we're trying to do for our people, we have these fuck boys like this cat that was just on who will come and try to tell us how it won't work. You can't do it. You can't do it. Oh, I'm not going to tell you how to do it. Of course, we haven't done it, but I'm telling you, you can't do it. Oh, the FOI, they're no good. They'll lie on Elijah Muhammad and say that Malcolm X called him a pedophile, yet they never did. Malcolm X never used no term pedophile in regards to Elijah Muhammad. Ever. Show me where he did. Case closed. We got these cats like Seti. I'm just going to say names, man. I remember Seti. I used to think Seti was cool. I used to love when he banged on the Moors, man. Nobody did it better. But he flipped. At some point, he flipped. And the first time I seen some fugazi from that cat was when he debated Brother Polite. Yep. When Seti debated Brother Polite, I seen the devil starting to come out of this cat. Because I noticed when they were doing the weigh-ins, when you do those weigh-ins, if y'all like those debates like I like them, I watch the weigh-ins and all that shit. When they weigh in and they go back and forth. What I was noticing about that weigh-in is like, okay, Polite was saying all this shit. He was using knowledge. He was using intellectual skills about how he's going to, bang with the information. And then Seti comes, he ain't talking about information. He's like, I'm going to murder this nigga. I'm going to kill this nigga. And like, yo, bro, this is about information. Like, you really seem like you have a real hatred towards your brother. Like, what the fuck? And then he comes into, then he does a debate and he's telling you everything from, you got to control the dope game for some time. It's okay to sniff some coke to the youngsters. And then the most fugazi shit I've ever seen is he started showing homosexual pictures. No warning. He didn't warn the kids and the babies like, yo, close your eyes or women take the babies out. He just started showing straight up gay ass homosexual pictures. All that so he could win the fucking debate. He tainted the minds. He fucking ruined the innocence of men, women, and children by showing them those graphic ass images. That was some fuckboy shit. Started questioning his little shit after that, man, because I never seen him with any females. Now these are the same cats who are they're not even mobilizing, because to mobilize, that means you're getting something done. All they're doing is capturing the ear and the attention of a good amount of crowd, but they ain't doing nothing with it. They're even house arresting themselves, because now they can't go out to these streets. That's why I'm saying y'all gonna lose. The fuck boys are gonna lose, because we're bringing the real shit to the real streets, to the real people. It ain't enough to have a bunch of YouTube views. Who gives a fuck? You ain't doing shit with it. It ain't enough that you can get behind a fucking camera. What happens when they shut this shit down? You ain't getting no more AdSense checks, homie. And you'd already burnt so many bridges, you ain't going to the streets. Fuck out of here. You didn't build any real shit, any real tangible solutions to help our people. So at the end of the day, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. At the end of the day. See, if I wanted to be on some real greasy shit, and I ain't never really did this before. I ain't really never ever came and start saying people's name and start coming like the way that I've been coming the last couple of weeks. But enough is enough. Because real motherfuckers are doing real shit on the streets and they're getting shit on by these fake motherfuckers. So you can't even get mad when you see all these coons on the TV stations. You can't get mad at that. You seen these coons on TV stations, on the news, and all that shit. How can you get mad when we're doing the same damn thing on this YouTube and in this conscious community? We're promoting these coons who ain't doing shit for the people. But then you're going to get mad when Fox News brings a coon on to justify some coonery, justify white supremacy. But what the fuck do you think you're really doing when you all we do is support these fuckboys? When we got dozens of smaller platforms that are actually doing real shit. They might not get the attention of some of these other big cats, but they're doing real shit. They actually got real things that they're trying to do. They're actually trying to reach the people with some real information. They're actually trying to highlight some things that are going on in their community that needs to be known. But they don't get no light. They're getting snuffed out. We're recreating this mainstream media right here in the conscious community. So it's time to huddle up. That's what I'm saying. Yo, if you got a platform and you're trying to get some shine and you're trying to come together and form a hub of some real media for our people, think about it. We got like 50 million of our people. How many of our people are we really reaching with our independent media platforms, man? We got to huddle up together. Matter of fact, another thing that we're doing at Liberation Minded Media that's in the making right now, as we transition from the Blog Talk and other platforms, we're going to a different platform which will allow 24-hour programming. 24 hours. That means as we gather these other independent media platforms, we can set a schedule. Well, Black Guy Stand Radio goes on at this time. Do the Knowledge goes on at this time. Whoever else is fucking with us going at this time. Then we might have 4 hours of just music or pre-recorded comedy or whatever it is, because it might be during the hour where people are mostly asleep. And we have 24 hours of programming. We can go video, we can go audio, we can go both. These are some of the things that we're looking into to bring forth. Of course, I've been busy though. Been busy because I've been creating a magazine with my team. Shout out to Felicia, my homegirl, much love to her. Shout out to, you ain't gonna get this in no, you're not getting this kind of shit in these this is the kind of magazine that should be at every grocery store in the hood. This is the kind of magazine that should be, you know what I'm saying, for our people. Look, we got the comedic horoscope for my hoteps. You know what I'm saying? Where you getting this at? Where else you getting this? Huh? Good quality paper. Articles written. I had to go in on the culture vultures for this hip hop shit. Matter of fact, I'm supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? Honoring Marcus Garvey. Where you getting this at? Who's doing this? Who's doing this in publications, y'all? Huh? This is the real media that we need. This is the real information that our people should have. This is the shit that should be normal shit for our people. Because all y'all who call yourself conscious, you ain't seen no Black Panthers in good light in your shit. You ain't seeing that. So for all y'all brothers and sisters that are conscious, and you know damn well when you go to one of your family reunions, or if you have a job and you're on lunch and you're talking to other Black people, or wherever you are out and about, and you know you can't bring up certain topics or certain subjects because people don't know what you're talking about. They'll look at you like you're crazy. You know why it is? It's because we don't have this shit all over. It's because we're not promoting our shit and we're not promoting each other and making sure that our people have access to this information. Because if they did, now that would open up the conversation. The more of our people would be getting enlightened, and you wouldn't look like a weirdo when you try to speak about certain things to your people. So it's our fault. It's up to us. LiberationMindedMedia.net. Your platform should be on there. If you want it on there, you need to holler. That way we can put slots in, and now we can create a hub where all we have to do is say LiberationMindedMedia.net, and people go there and they're gonna find something that they like. You understand? And now we're gonna create so much traffic to the site that people are gonna be hitting us up wanting to advertise on that site. And now different platforms can get paid to do marketing packages. And now we can start eating. And now you might have a shirt that you're selling. You might have some whatever that you're selling, some goods and services. And everybody can just meet up right on that site and get it done. This is how conglomerate media networks are built. It's just a vision. I have a vision, man. And we manifest that vision. And it took time. This didn't really take too much time. But it took time. Black I Stand Radio. You know what I'm saying? I'm only fucking with those who fuck with me, man. That's it. I'm sick of trying to give shout outs to all these cats and they ain't doing shit. They act like they're all about themselves. They ain't about the people. They won't tell you about the convention that's going on next month that can form a government for our people. They ain't gonna tell you that. Shout out to Baba TV because he did. Shout out to Liberation Minded Media because they'll tell you some real shit. Some of these cats are just prima donnas. They only worry about themselves, man. Not everybody has to be on the same exact thing. I'm not saying that. Not everybody has to be about what I'm about. No, we need diversity, even within ourselves. We need diversity. All I'm saying is let's at least have the same damn objective. And whatever method or methodology you use to reach that objective, I'll respect that. Even if I don't agree, I'll respect that. If what you really want for your people is liberation, justice, and self-determination, then I don't really care what method that you use.